Welcome back to Tom's Garage again, boys and girls. Good morning. Today, Propel. It's a HRR216K11VYAA. I'll show you what it's doing. I will show you what it's doing. Let's see, grab a block of wood here. Okay. The customer last year put these wheels on there, which is the wrong wheels. This particular model number calls for a 42710 VLO T00ZA. I guess he walked in Home Depot or Lowe's and bought these wheels. Those are a 42710 VE2 MO2ZE. Yay! But it's the same thing. It's an 8-inch wheel with a 35 tooth ring gear, which it'll work just fine. See, it's supposed to, the other part number just makes it the dark gray color with a different tread pattern, but that's okay. If he don't care, I don't care. If I don't care, he don't care. So what we got here though is, see, when you go backwards with it, see how it just skips. And when he's driving, this wheel here isn't pulling at all. So we have got ourselves a drive gear set. It comes with the springs and new keyways, pins, drive gears. All right. Part number for that is a 42661 VE2 800. This is a 12 tooth. It is. Okay. And I got my favorite wore out ring gear pliers. External E-clip or keeper pin, whatever you want to call that. Don't matter. All right, let's get these wheels off. I want to show you what I think might be wrong with it. Oh, let's see. Let's grab that 12mm socket. Pull the wheel off. The wheel is still practically brand new condition, but look how wore the gear is. Yeah, that's wore out right there, boy. And this other side over here, pull this wheel off. Whew, this was even more wore out. Yikes. Yikes. You can see the little glittery pieces of metal in there. Okay, let's grab our ring gear, clip pliers. Well, that bird out there is going nuts today. Yeah, these things are wore out on the tip. Almost had it. Almost had it. I ain't trying to do this. I'm gonna grab another pair of these things, man. The little tips of them get wore out. Let's see, you got the old faithful pair. See if these are any better. Boy, these are even worse. That little bird up there sounds like he needs to be greased. These have much better tips on them. We'll try these. Nope, these are even worse shape too. I gotta buy some new. Golly, I gotta buy some new ones. I gotta buy some new ones. Well, let's try these. I got a whole drawer full of them. I'll keep trying until I find one that works good. I can hit the hole there. Where's the hole? There we go. Now I won't give it back. Yeah. Okay. Then you can pull this little spacer off there. You've got the keyway pointing straight up. Let's just get this out of the way for a second. See how the gears just wore? And these, don't put them on backwards. You can let it roll. When you put it on, it needs to roll backwards. That will allow you to roll the wheel forward. Okay, there's a little keyway. Let me grab my little doohickey there, pull this spring out of there. Sometimes these springs can get weak too, but we've got all new stuff. Let me take a little bit of carburetor cleaner. I want to clean that real good. Okay. Don't lose this little spacer there. All right. Now what I'll do is take a little bit of axle grease. Just a little touch, just a little dab. Put a little bit of grease in there, just like that. Just like that. All right. We'll take our new spring, put the new spring down in the hole. Okay. And then we'll take our new keyway. Put it down in the little keyway. Just like that. Take our new gear. Don't put it on backwards. When you put it on, like I said, you won't be able to roll it backwards. But before you do that, though, we've got to put this backing plate back on there. Don't lose the little key. And get this pan out of the way now. Okay. Just like that. Can't get my finger in there to hold that little keyway there. There we go. All right. Put your little spacer back on there. Now we'll grab the new clip. Just like that. Okay, I can just shoot it back on there. Oh, that's much better. Much better. All these Hondas are bad about wanting to roll backwards. Okay, much healthier. Get this stuff out of the way and we will do it again. We will do it again. Well, I gotta get some new glasses. I can't see a thing hardly. All right, clip, spacer, the gear. Get this out of the way. Pull the old keyway out. Pull the old spring out of it. Propel. All right. Clean that side. Put my little straw. Broke his little head. Well, this can is almost empty. All right. Get that out of the way. I'll blow it all over me. All right. Just a little thing of grease here. Give it a little bit of grease. All right. It's not round a little bit. We can see it better. All right, put your new little spring in there. Put your new keyway in there. Let's grab the new gear before we got to put that backing plate on there. We don't forget that. All right. I like to try to hold this up and out of the way. All right. If it rolls backwards, you know you've got it on correctly. Okay, now we'll put the spacer back on there. Put the little clip back on there. All right. And we'll put the wheel back on there. All right, we'll toss these little parts here in the paint. And that should be good. All right, that's all there is to it. Now, we'll let the table down and we'll get it out there, fire it up, and make sure she pulls good. Otherwise, might have to adjust it right there if it don't pull real good, but we will. Okay. Baby. It's got a little surge to it. Let's drain this bowl. I'm gonna drain that fuel tank and carburetor. Put some fresh fuel in it. I bet that fuel is getting old. I believe it is. Just drain whatever you've got in there. Grab my little turkey baster and see what kind of shape that fuel is in. That's the first thing I want to do before I go tearing into the carburetor. Yeah, that's awful yellow looking. If you ask me. Wonder why it's got a mark right there where the thing used to be. That's strange. Okay. We'll just let that kind of drain in that pan right there. Let's see, let me grab a 10 millimeter. I'm going to drain whatever's in that bowl too. I'm just going to let it drain all over the lawnmower. This bowl here don't have a drain on it. Oh yeah, look how yellow that is. Good Lord. Ooh, just let that drain. Wow, that looks like Gatorade. Nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. That's not what he was complaining about, though. He was complaining about it not pulling good. My golly, it's pulling good now. All right. Stick my head in there, make sure everything is seated correctly. Okay, let's see. Now what I'm gonna do, grab me a jack stand. I want to get whatever's in the very bottom of this fuel tank. I want to get it all the way over to the other side where the fuel is. Wow, this thing is straight old gas. Okay, let's see what we have. What do we have? A little bit left. The rest of the tank looks pretty clean. A little bit right there. Tweet, little bird. Okay. Now we'll put some fresh fuel in it. I grab my can. Grab my pump. Yeah, this is good fresh fuel here. I just filled up these cans just 4 or 5 days ago. Let that sit for a minute, filling up the bowl with the carburetor, make sure we don't have any leaks. Up in the excess. Everything's nice and dry. Okay. Okay. Just got a big yellow spot right there. Don't stick it. That bowl should have had time to fill by now. I'll let it run for just a minute. All right, just simple as that. Just had a little bit of stale fuel in it. I always do that before I go ripping everything apart. Just needed a second to burn all that bad stale fuel out of the secondary idle circuit. Whew. All right, boys and girls, that is a drive gear on a HRR216 and stale fuel. Y'all be good, boys and girls. Thanks for watching another dumb little video. Holler if you need me. Love y'all. Take care of each other. Man, we will catch y'all in the next one.